Very bad things happened the last time out, didn't they? I played maybe my worst stretch of games, definitely was my worst weekend classic of the year so far. And going 2-3 in weekend classic, not only did we miss out on the pack, but the rating slipped below 700. Which puts us starting this season at a 450. But welcome back to Pack Attack, and as far as I'm concerned, nobody's safe. After such a bad stretch of games, literally nobody on this team is safe right now. I'm sure that playing at a 450 rating today is going to make it seem like things are back on track, but no, I don't trust it. I don't trust any of these guys. They all let me down as far as I'm concerned. And that's mainly the hitting. The bats went very cold, but the pitching even too. When we look at the pitching, man, Shane Bieber's gotten roughed up. Brady Singer had he's got a 10.5 ERA. Even Jamie Arnold got roughed up a bit his last outing. Matt Cain and Clay Buchholz had 2 fluky games, so I don't even know how good they are. Weirdly enough, what I might feel the most confident in on this team right now is the bullpen. Actually, I forgot Cal Raleigh would be supercharged right now. He'll be starting. But yeah, I guess also this team looks a little different than it did last time out because we had to make some adjustments with the season ending. So Chris Bryant's gone. I don't even remember who else I had on here from the multiplayer program. Did I still have Larry Walker? If I still had Larry Walker, he's gone. Kipnis is gone. Joe Nathan in the bullpen's gone because he was from the BR pack. But crucially, we've got a lot of stubs that we get to add to the bank today. Because this is still the first episode back since the last weekend classic. My bad. But if you remember, I not only had all those likes to add up from those 5 episodes, but I also had to go back and sell all the cards from the packs in those episodes. So with all those sales plus 129 total likes over 5 episodes, our stub bank for today is brought all the way up to 125,966 stubs. And we're going to be spending most of that because we have some flash sales in the shop today, and it's a shame I wasn't a little bit more on top of things today because we're not going to be able to fit in a game while these are still active to get like a normal chase pack after the game. But for 75,000 stubs, we can get this chase player pack choice pack, which it says choose one of 5 former chase players. So it's not like you can choose whoever you want out of all these options. But when you look at the odds, it does say you get a guaranteed 99 overall. So I'm guessing one of the 5 options, no matter what, will at least be one of the 99s. So we'll be spending 75,000 of our stubs from the bank right now to get this chase player pack, and I guess hope for chipper probably. But on top of that, we also have a home run derby X pack, and I bought that because I thought the time was going to run out to buy these, but then they just refreshed it in the shop. But it still costs 40,000 stubs, so that plus the 75k I think is 115,000 stubs. That almost exhausts all the stubs we just added to the bank today, but hopefully it's worth it because we'll be adding 2 new 99 overalls. And like I said, no one on our team is safe right now, so I'm just purely going to be taking whoever I think is the best option from this pack. So we'll start with the home run derby pack. It's a guaranteed hitter. We had a couple hitter only programs here lately with packs. So let's see what we got here. This is gonna be, is this the middle round? So Adrian Gonzalez, Ryan Zimmerman, Hunter Pence. And at a glance here, dude, I am very much leaning towards Ryan Zimmerman right here. Look at how good this card is. The hitting is good, obviously, but the fielding. 97 fielding at third with 92 reaction and 80 speed. Yeah, I'm taking it. We're going Ryan Zimmerman here. Let's give that a shot. All right, now the chase player pack, and I think we just gotta hope if there's only 199 out of the 5 options that it's not Ketel Marte, because we already have him. All right, so let's do it. Let's cross our fingers. Let's get some good luck here. What do we got? Oh, it's Chipper. We did get him. Okay, well, I will say, just pulling Ryan Zimmerman kind of makes this not as good, maybe? Well, Chipper can play left if we want him to. I mean, the pick is Chipper. The pick is 100% Chipper, no matter what. I'm not good with Mark McGwire, and then nobody else is a 99. There's no pitching here, so Chipper Jones is the pick. 100%. All right, here's what I'm going with to fit those 2 in. We've got Zimmerman playing third. Chipper's gonna go out to left. Kind of frustratingly, nobody could play right field besides Randy Arozarena, who's the one that I wanted to replace. So I've just got Braun out of position. He's gonna be 68 fielding over there. But I'm also getting this Profar back in the lineup because I got a couple comments throughout Pack Attack weekend thinking that I should have kept Profar in. So I'm gonna give him another shot at first base, and And then this is the team today. And I really hope that at a 450 rating to start this season, especially with now somehow having less than a week until the next weekend classic, I'm hoping the team looks good today, and I'm hoping that we don't play only one game. I don't know if I can go back to Industry Center Stadium with that being the site of so many of the struggles we had. We got a new home field today. While it seems like created stadiums still aren't working, we're at Sawyer Memorial Field. Everyone plays here. Okay, this is what I like to see, a 591 OPS down here at a 450 rating. Perfect. We don't want to assume anything, especially since Brady Singer looked real bad the last time he pitched. All right, there we go. That is what we need to be seeing all game. 3 swings at 3 pitches out of the zone, finish him off in the dirt. The only bad thing is Brady Singer doesn't really have anything that breaks straight down. Against somebody like this who's just swinging the bat, it's the change-ups and the curveballs that I feel like are the most valuable to have. I'll take a weak grounder, though. That works for me. Look at the play by Arquette. Okay, we don't need to hang our 0-2 sweepers. Take a 1-2-3 inning though. That works. That's fine. We got our 2 new bats batting 1-2. Chipper leading off, Zimmerman batting second. Trying to give the new guys the most at bats possible. And there we go. Actually, is that not staying fair? No, that's staying fair. Chipper Jones with a home run in his first at bat. 419 down the line on a hanging whatever that was, but it hung. Oh, no. That's bad. That's a bad miss. It's been a week. I'm still missing. I'm still late on an off-speed pitch. That was weirdly one of my issues I was having. I know I just hit a home run on an off-speed pitch, but for whatever reason, that was like my big struggle. Whenever I was getting the off-speed pitches, I was seeing them, I was waiting back on them, and then I was waiting back too long, popping them up. I'm off of that one too. Okay, this is starting to worry me again. Felt pretty good when Chipper led off with a homer, and now this is 2 pretty bad swings in a row for a couple different reasons. Left thumb was off on that one. Okay, thanks, Caminero. That's one I feel good about not missing. There's no way that's only 451. That's a lie. And that was supposed to be a check swing. Does it fall though? No, not even close. Wow. Ooh, is that going to be a hit? No, Marte's there. Marte's there. Are we sure? Are we sure we're feeling the bunt dancing here? Really? Okay. All right, well, take another seat. I'll rack up the punch outs with Brady Singer. Oh, nope, that's it for him. That is what we were looking for. I don't know if I've ever seen that quick of a dashboard and after a strikeout. Like, it's one thing when you get the dashboards after a home run. That was after a strikeout. Perfect, though. That's what we were after. Plus 54, up over 500 now. We're going to get all of our season awards after Brady Singer gets up to parallel 2. So, yeah, here we go. We get everything up to the 500 level, which should be good for giving us stubs back to the bank after spending a bunch. All right, game 2. Let's make this a complete episode here. Let's get ourselves another win. We're on the road this time. We're not going back to Sawyer Memorial. This dude's got the collection 92 Zimmerman out there. It's kind of surprising. You'd think he would have upgraded to the new one. Way in the lost column, 464 rating. Definitely a bit higher of an OPS though, so maybe it's not as automatic. We'll see. Or maybe we just take all questioning out of it because I get to hit first this time. Did I get? I don't think I got enough of that. Even here, even with those seats, yeah, that didn't even make the track. That was not a bad swing. I don't know, man, against a 96, that sort of swing with Chipper Jones, you think that'd be sailing over those Crawford boxes? That's gonna, yeah, it is gonna get down. That was a much worse swing than I just had. Wow, that's a spot. Don't tell me I'm not gonna score here in the top of the first. Really? I'm late again on the... Is this guy actually kind of good at pitching and knowing what to throw? What is going on? That better be getting out of play. Turn on the obvious pitch. What am I doing? It's a righty up. He's only throwing the sinker in. And that's not gonna be a hit because he knocked it down. That is a disappointing first inning. All right, well, let's test this out right away. Matt Cain on the mound. Can we get chases in the dirt all day? No. Gonna have to put some thought into this then. Ooh, even that's a take. And that was hit pretty well to center. Okay, hang on a second. This is why I normally say don't take anything for granted. Don't assume anything. They're not going to call that a swing hit. Yeah, just start every batter 2-0. That's a good plan there, Matt. That'll give us some success throughout this game. I mean, it's working so far. Start 2-0, then get some contact on a flyout. There we go. Much better. I like that much better. If we're going to be spending 3 pitches per at bat, let's just get 3 pitch strikeouts. Okay, I need to start timing up this sinker. This is pretty bad. I mean, I know I just got a perfect swing to end last inning on it, but that was because I was sitting on it. I'm late on that too. That's... Okay, there we go. I mean, it helps when it's literally right down the middle. And then I'm late. Very late on 95 on all-star difficulty. On a fastball. Sinkers, I understand being laid on, but a straight fastball at 95. No. How much of that did Braun get? That's a pretty good swing. We're just running. That must be leaving. Okay. Keeping Ryan Braun around, and he goes deep in his first at-bat of the episode. And then Profar got absolutely nothing behind that one. I'll take 2 runs though, but Profar, he's not showing me anything with that swing. See, I don't really like that. I don't like getting around on the sinker like that. Okay, I like that more. That didn't feel good. And we're turning on the straight heat in too, so I don't know. I don't know what's good. All I know is let's just keep scoring runs and put this one out of reach, no matter what. That's better. That's better, Chipper. First pitch, perfect swing up the middle. Can he steal it all? Chipper usually has a little bit of stealing, right? 71, it popped up there. Well, if I took off on that pitch, we would have been in. Dude, we better get on this time. All right, I'm getting tired of these deflections on liners down the third baseline. Who does he have over there? Cal, that's gone. Yeah. Live series Cal Raleigh is inevitable. He always finds his way back into the lineup. Feels like I've hit way more than 13 home runs with him, too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that it? It's it. That's 2 wins on 2 quits before the 3rd inning, or before the 3rd inning ends at least. It's almost a full 100 rating points. Now, yeah, I'm not going to play a 3rd game, even though both of those were super early quits. I think I reserve a 3rd game for if, like, both of them are 1st inning quits, which those weren't quite that. So we'll leave it there. We'll take our plus 96 rating, our 2 wins, and we'll feel good about this episode. Matt Cain up to parallel 3, Profar to 1 for doing nothing, and now we get to tally up our stubs. All right, well then, tallying up all of our stubs today, that is going to make us a nice total of 35,727 stubs. And man, I don't know, we're kind of at an interesting time in the shop right now. They've kind of reverted back to a pack attack unfriendly pack model lately, and that's really coming through right now because the 2 main options are both the 40,000 stub choice packs. We can't afford those today. On top of that, these are only hitter packs. There are no pitchers in either of these packs. The only pitcher option we have right now that would be worthwhile is pulling this 99 Emmett Sheehan, and even this card doesn't look that great. They haven't reloaded headliners in forever. I mean, I haven't recorded an episode of Pack Attack for like 10 plus days now, and we're still at the same 5 out of 5 of buying headliner pack 30. So I don't know, I'm just saying not the best time in the shop right now, but we will be getting a September Spotlight pack. And then on top of that is 7 show packs to round out our stubs. Then we get all of our season rewards here. So let's just go ahead and start ripping through these. Silver player out of the first one, extra show pack out of this one, 5-pack bundle out of this one. We know this song and dance, we've done this many times before. Ballin' out of the pennant race, and then wild card will give us a random headliner pack. So nothing too crazy. Let's get going with our 13 show packs. And I don't know, also adding up our stubs, it kind of made me think maybe going forward, maybe we should make the rule for playing another game. Like if we haven't finished 3 innings on the mound, then we play another game. Or I guess I should specify, because, you know, if we keep getting like second inning quits, we're not going to play unlimited games. But like we'll play a third game if neither of the first 2 games have finished 3 innings on the mound yet. So if we don't have 3 innings pitched recorded in either of the first 2 games, then we'll play a third game in the episode. I think that might be better, because sitting there looking at our stats and stuff and the time that I've been recording, we only had 11 total outs recorded on the mound. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys will be on board with that, but let me know what you think, because then we could have had a third game today if that was the rule in place. I know I've had different rules throughout the years, like it was like five innings if I hadn't played 5 innings yet, but I never could remember if that was 5 innings pitched or just into the 5th inning, or what the rule was. So maybe we do that. Either we can do what I was saying, where one of the first 2 games we have to get to 3 innings pitched, or we can do like 15 total outs recorded on the mound, which would be the equivalent of 5 innings. I guess the difference there would be like if we get a first inning quit in the first game, and then the second game we pitch 3 innings. Under the first proposal, that would be it for the day, but under the second proposal, we'd be playing a third game since we hadn't gotten to 15 outs recorded yet. I don't know what I'm rambling on about at this point. We got one more show pack though. At least my rambling took me through these show packs and we pulled nothing but heat. Ballin'? What's hiding in here? Nothing. So then random headliner, we're looking for as late of series as possible. 17 probably, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. 92 overall. They really slowed down on headliners, didn't they? If pack 17 is only a 92. We don't have to worry about it anyway. All right, then finally, this September Spotlight pack. We already looked at Emmett Sheehan, this Carter Jensen. I mean, he would be competing with Pudge once Cal Raleigh isn't supercharged anymore. If nothing else, he'd be a backup catcher that would also bat lefty, which might be nice. And then, I don't know, I guess since I'm almost in rebuild mode mentally for this team, maybe we'd give a look at one of these 97s. We'll just see who we pull first, and then we'll deal with that later. It's gonna be a 99 though. It's gonna be the catcher. All right, Carter Jensen from the Royals. We've got a position battle behind the plate now, because more than likely next time out, Cal's not going to be supercharged anymore. So it's going to be either this Carter Jensen or the Moonshot Pudge. But for now, that's it for today. Good little episode, even if we maybe should have played a third game the more I think about it. I don't know. But we're working our way back on track. We got almost 100 rating points, 2 good wins. Don't forget to hit the like button to add 100 stubs towards the bank for next episode, and we're gonna need it. The options in the bank right now are expensive. But thanks for watching as always, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.